for headbutts. In 2 of Hopkins' last 4 fights, the opponent wound up with a cut as the result of a butt. And Hopkins acknowledges that he spent a good deal of time studying tape of Calzaghe's fight with Sakio Bika a year and a half ago, in which a headbutt cut clearly bothered Calzaghe. He called it the worst cut of his career.
And to point out just what you said,
well, Calzaghe, when asked what he would do about Hopkins' supposedly demonstrated penchant, right goes Calzaghe down on a perfect right hand shot by Hopkins. And Joe Calzaghe's been down before, but never in a big fight.
No, Hopkins moved in like he was going to move into a clinching shot, a short, direct, point-to-point right hand.
What an embarrassment to Calzaghe, and already an extra point on the scorecard for Hopkins.
You have 2 fighters who are probably the 2 best adjustable fighters in boxing today. Calzaghe proved that in his last fight with Kessler, where he came back and turned the fight around, and Bernard does this, who kept his head down, which avoided getting hit, made opponents hurt their hands, but also he's landing very short, accurate punches. Calzaghe is busy, but his punches are more of a slap. Bernard's a...
And that's saying something, because Calzaghe's always been able to impose his style on his opponent.
The crowd boos as Cortez warns Calzaghe. Body shots by Calzaghe. Hopkins drives him away with a counter right. Both fall to kind of joint chiefs of staff arrangement. Trainer Mackie Shillstone, John David Jackson to talk about southpaw defense. Nassim Richardson, who's been an assistant.
I want just like you said, today like that. But Jim, I got to tell you, Bernard's got Joe Calzaghe in
the United States a couple of years ago. Hopkins fighting off the ropes with his counter-punching accuracy.
The request you to do, you don't have to do it mandatorily. When you come to the arena, I think they said Calzaghe weighed 181 tonight.
In the ear, and that's when Cortez pulled them together and had a discussion with them, saying he didn't want any roughhousing tactics. CompuBox numbers in the 4th round. Hopkins 7 of 29, Calzaghe 14 out of 51. So the numbers are beginning to favor Calzaghe in every round. But as Max Kellerman points out, the numbers don't necessarily reflect who lands the cleaner, more identifiable shots.
Doing his thing. I'm surprised when he does that, Hopkins doesn't punch.
Don't hold the head down, man. Let's go.
Avoiding it inside.
But you know, Jim, as you said, the more identifiable punches, whenever I see sweat flying, it's generally...
Hopkins there earlier. Well, I think it's also possible that the 3rd round, which Harold Letterman gave to Hopkins, could conceivably have gone to Calzaghe, who was by far...
Incredible athlete.
Amazing man.
Well, he spent 17 years fighting in the 160-pound weight class. And Emmanuel Stewart, you began to observe toward the end of his middleweight, best way to make Bernard Hopkins fight offensively is to go hit him, as Calzaghe is doing.
That's what I was saying right there. Calzaghe almost was knocked down. Here you see Calzaghe come in throwing his typical punches, really no power, more of an amateur-type slapping punches, but they get points, and also leaving himself open for Bernard's punches. Bernard Carter with a short right hand right there.
Max, power shots in round 7. Calzaghe landing 20 of 45, 10 in the last minute of the round. But Hopkins landed 12 of 32, and perhaps because of that hard right hand toward the end, Letterman gives the round to Hopkins, which evens the fight on his scorecard. Segunder Mojado.
He's back to Antoine Edwards. I thought was his last really aggressive fight. Even when he beat Trinidad and Oscar, he patiently waited his time. He lost the early part of the fight then. He's always been patient since then.
Another 4-punch rally by Calzaghe, punctuated by a right-hand counterpunch from Hopkins. That shows you how quick Bernard can still be from Calzaghe. Hopkins lands his right. He has landed 189 punches already on Bernard Hopkins. In all likelihood, it's going to finish the fight having landed
faster, higher volume of punches would outwork Bernard and win a close decision.
The 3rd is a judge from Illinois whose record is not all that intelligible to us. Don't know that much about it.
Michael Spinks, preparing him to win the title from Larry Holmes, was Roy Jones, moving way up to a heavyweight, where he looked very good and natural.
That time, there'll be no penalty. Cortez says go right ahead and fight.
But might there be retaliation?
Hopkins trying to retaliate with his big right hand. If they want to trade, Calzaghe will land more. It's as simple as that.
Calzaghe's rhythm and timing is just too much for Bernard.
Round 12 begins. Freddie Roach urging Hopkins to finish strong. Enzo Calzaghe with a flurry of F-bombs for his son.
You know, but in the corners, Hopkins' corner feels he's ahead, and Calzaghe's corner seems to feel Calzaghe's behind, saying that he needs a knockout.
I heard Leon Tabbs tell Bernard Critter that he's winning the fight.
Yep.
Which was surprising.
Well, again, those early swing rounds, depending on whose favor they go in, might determine the fight.
Good left hand by Calzaghe. Hopkins comes back with his arms windmilling.
And speaking of swing rounds, here we are in the final one, and they're both fighting hard.
As I always say, the Nevada judges consistently like guys who force the fight, push action.
It certainly looked in the first few rounds as though it was more than possible. But then Calzaghe, as does the fact that no point was ever deducted for the 2 times that the fight was stopped because of low blows by Calzaghe. And incidentally, the seconds tick away. And they fight past the bell.
From Newbridge, Wales, still undefeated, and now recognized by Ring Magazine as the new linear light heavyweight champion of the world, Joe